Become a Golden Knight today and never miss a video by clicking that subscribe button and that bell. Anyway, on with the video. Hello my Golden Knights, it's richyrichgold here, and welcome back to another episode of Greenville Car Reviews, and in this episode we will be reviewing the 2020 Falcon Heritage. Let's get into it. Now the easiest way to actually go ahead and find this one is just going into filters and by sorting high to low, and you'll find it right about here on the second line. Now this is obviously the 2020 Falcon Heritage. It needs the Sport Pass to actually be able to get it, so not the Luxury Vehicle Pass, the Sports Pass, and you can get it for a starting thing of $500,000, a starting price rather. So it is a coupe type, and it does have two different models that you can actually choose. Now, we've got the Competition, and you've also got the Carbino for $750,000. But I've gone ahead and just gone with the Competition, since that's what I think most people were going for. I know some people don't really like the kind of colour or look of the carbon fibre, so that's what I've kind of gone with today. Now for the colours, we've got Matte Black, Shadow Black, Liquid Blue, Liquid Grey, Frozen White, Triple Yellow, Ingot Silver, Liquid Red, and Mr. Chrome. I've gone ahead and gone with the Liquid Blue, but I think it also looks very, very nice in the Liquid Red as well, so those would be my top picks. And for the specs, we've got a top speed of 227 miles per hour. It's got 180 horsepower. It gets 14 miles per gallon. It weighs 3,054 pounds. It's all-wheel drive and can seat 2 people. Alright, so we're going to move on now to the Walkaround, and we're going to start here on the back because there is quite a lot to go through for the actual bodywork of the vehicle. So first of all, as you can see, you've got this massive gap for aerodynamics, and they have done a brilliant job at actually modeling that in the game and making it look really, really cool, and just about as cool as it looks in real life. Over here on the back, you see we've got a little bit of a carbon fiber tub for the engine, and you can obviously see the engine through the back there. And I really like how they've actually put some glass over the engine so it actually looks like it is behind something and not just all out in the open. On the back we've got dual exhausts right there, and then of course the famous little ring lights right there. You've also got some carbon fiber things for this diffuser here at the rear. Around the side it looks very, very sleek. No carbon fiber on this kind of A-pillar here, but we do have some on the underside and the connector for the mirrors. You've also got it on some of the side skirts here, and of course the front bumper. Speaking of the front, we've got these two massive vents right there, and you've also got the beautiful little logo right there, and of course the very sleek and aerodynamic looking lights right there. They almost look like arrows from a certain point of view, or even an eagle head. It really just depends on how you look at it. For the actual wheels, we've got a really, really nice modelled one with some nice brake calipers and some decent looking rims right there. And that is pretty much it for the outside. There isn't too much to say about it, but it looks very, very sleek and very, very cool. Here's what it sounds like starting up. Here's what its horn sounds like. And here's what it sounds like to drive. Alright, now for the lights, we're going to start with these little running lights at the front. There's no way to turn them off. They look a little bit wonky, but I think that we can kind of move past that and it looks really, really nice. For the actual headlights, we've simply got these two kind of double stacked ones that go off to the side, and they produce a really, really cool look. I mean, if you saw this thing, you know, heading up behind you at night, you'd be pretty intimidated, I'd say. Over here on the back, the lights are literally just those little rings right there. There's nothing too much other to say about that one. For the brake lights, it pretty much just illuminates those even more and adds a center light right there on the tail right there. Now, I'm not sure how that actually works with the kind of, you know, the spoiler going up. I'm not sure if it then carries with it, but that would be very, very interesting to find out. For the reverse lights, we've just got these two little ones over by the license plate, and that is pretty much it for those lights. Now, for the blinkers, they are pretty interesting on the front here. We've just got one of those two little, I'm going to call them brackets, on the front, actually kind of changing color in between the the blinkers, I guess, and actually making it yellow. Now, maybe it would have been nicer if they made it so both of those light up yellow like that, but I'm not a huge fan of the ones at the front, and on the back, it's just those little ring lights that actually kind of get illuminated there. So obviously there are some compromises with the blinkers, but overall the lights are pretty alright. The 2020 Falcon Heritage is based off of the 2020 Ford GT in real life. Alright, it is time for the 0 to 60, so I'm going to go ahead and give it some more revs and get this thing going, and I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1. Alright, and we're off. I'm going to stop as soon as it gets to 60. Okay, there we go. So it's about 2.3 seconds. Oh my goodness, this thing is fast. Looks like I got a top speed of 218, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so I got to a top speed of 223, I think, right there. It could probably go even quicker, but my goodness, that was absolutely just blisteringly fast. It was just absolutely so quick. I didn't even get a chance to see what that speed is in kilometers per hour, but really quick. We actually ran out of runway there, even on sport mode. So 2.3 seconds, 0 to 60 miles per hour, or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. That is impressive, I have to say. So what is this thing actually like to drive? Well, it is very nice for cornering. It actually feels like a race car even when you get to the top speed. It is awesome feeling for that cornering there, and I just feel like it's a really nice car to actually drive around, aside from maybe the blinkers, which are a little bit plainer than I might like. For the brakes, we have, yeah, some decent brakes there. I mean, you know, for the speed that we were going, it's not, you know, bad, I suppose, the brakes. So I think they're, you know, really good, really sporty. Acceleration is just, I mean, out of the park. I mean, as you saw, we were just in drive there, like not even in sport mode, and it was just unbelievably quick. So it is awesome for acceleration and everything like that. But it's not kind of scarily quick for the acceleration. Like, it's quick, but it's not gonna absolutely terrify you. So I really like this one, and it is fantastic for just kind of driving around in Greenville. Now, this car actually sells for $435,000, so considering you are buying it for $500,000, you are maybe losing, what is that, like $65,000? So, I mean, it is quite a bit of money if you do want to sell it. I wouldn't really recommend selling it because it is really good. I'm actually hesitant to let it go after this video, just because I like it so much. But anyway, we'll see. You know, if you guys do want to actually sell it, I mean, you lose some money. You're not going to lose a whole lot, but you will lose some. Alright, it is time to actually rate this vehicle in the coupes class. Now, this is going to be a difficult one. It is very hard to see which one it would... I'm going to have to give this thing a 9.5. I wanted to give it 10. I really wanted to give it 10. But just with the design issues on the running lights and the blinkers, I cannot justify giving it a 10. So it does lose a half a point there, but it is really a fantastic vehicle. Like, its handling is fantastic, its braking is fantastic, its acceleration is fantastic, its top speed is out of this world. Its detail is, you know, for the model, absolutely incredible, and I can see why this is a lot of people's favorite car, because it is just absolutely awesome to drive, to look at, and just pretty much to own. So if you want to go ahead and get this vehicle, it is 100% worth it, in my opinion. Is it worth it just to get the sports vehicle pass specifically for this vehicle? So you didn't have the sports pass before, you really want this vehicle, and you thought this is, you know, a pretty good reason to get it. I'm going to say yes, because this thing is not overly expensive. Like, you're not going to pay millions of dollars. It's not crazy, but it is just, it feels top quality and it feels top notch. So if you guys really want this thing, I'd say absolutely go for it. It is really awesome. Alright everyone, that is going to do us all for today. So hopefully you found this video useful, hopefully you found it interesting or entertaining, and let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. But thank you guys very much for watching once again, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.